Welcome back to the Big Sky Now. I'm Josh Dugan from the Hagadone Sports Network. And on today's Big Sky Now, we'll recap the top 5 plays from the Montana Grizzlies' 31-29 double overtime win over the North Dakota State Bison in the FCS Semifinals. Before we dive into the top 5, quick shout out to our friends M C Tire and Kalispell for their support. M C Tire and Kalispell has been locally owned since 1979. From urban avenues to untamed trails, M C Tire will help you conquer any terrain. Unleash the power within your ride. M C Tire, wherever you go, we've got you covered. All right, let's start this top 5 plays out with number 5. Junior Bergen's touchdown reception in the first overtime period after Bison QB Cole Payton found the end zone on the first play of overtime. The Grizzlies needed to respond quick, and they did just that with Clifton McDowell hitting a wide-open Bergen down the right sideline, who barreled through some Bison defenders as he leapt into the end zone, hit the pylon for the score to push things into double overtime. Number 4, Eli Gilman, the FCS Jerry Rice Award winner for Freshman of the Year, had a 13-yard touchdown run in double OT. And the Grizz offensive line, big kudos to them because they gave Gilman a lot of room to operate, and then he darted his way through the Bison defense into the end zone to make things 29-23 and set up a 2-point conversion that will go down in Grizz history that we will get to in just a minute. Number 3, you know it was an action-packed game for this play to be all the way down the list at number 3, but let's roll at Junior Bergen's 47-yard punt return for a touchdown with 11:22 to play that put the Grizzlies up 16-9. The game at that point had kind of reached a stalemate on offense. Both teams were slugging it out on the defensive side of the ball, making a lot of stops, and Bergen did his thing once again as the ultimate game changer for the Grizz, and he gave them just the spark they needed to push them over the top and make it to the championship game. Number 2, the Grizzlies defense played out of their minds last Saturday, so they had to work their way in here somewhere. They hadn't been mentioned quite yet. And the defense came up big when they needed it the most in double overtime to seal the win. After the Bison's TK Marshall found the end zone in double OT, the Bison came out in a trick play formation with multiple offensive linemen positioned outside the tackle box on the right side of the field, and the Bison sent Rajon Nelson in motion from left to right. Nelson took the handoff from Bison QB Cole Payton, and the Grizzlies defense didn't miss a beat as Corbin Walker came up with the interception to end the game and punch Montana's ticket to their first FCS title game since 2009. Quite a memorable play to end the game, no doubt about it. Number 1, a play that has already cemented itself in Montana football history from a man who's cemented himself in Montana football history with a wild couple of weeks. Junior Bergen's 2-point conversion pass to Keelan White in the back of the end zone to seal it. Clifton McDowell faked the handoff to Eli Gilman, and with Bergen in motion from left to right, he tossed the ball to Bergen, who rolled to his right, fired off a dart that was tipped by a Bison defender and catapulted right into the hands of Keelan White in the back of the end zone for what would end up being the deciding 2 points in the Grizzlies' FCS semifinals win. That'll do it for these top 5 plays. Thank you again to M C Tire and Kalispell for the support. I'm Josh Dugan, and thank you as always for checking out the content here on the Big Sky Now on the Hagadone Sports Network.